Dupli is a family business. My dad started the company in 1980. He bought a small print shop over in Solvay, which is just outside of Syracuse. And then I joined the company in 1999. When I think back, I've always looked up to my father. And anybody that knows my dad knows how lucky I am. And I guess I would say it just felt like the right thing to do. And it's been a great decision. Over the last however long, we've built the business. We have 180 employees. There are 3 locations. We print for many of the largest companies in the country. But in the end, it's still a family business. And it's filled with a lot of people that care deeply about this company, that are passionate about the company, our success, and frankly, our customers. And that's the reason for our success. We have a great group of people.
I'm Mike. I work at Dupli Envelopes and Graphics. I run a home iJet digital press. I've been in the print industry for 10 years now. This is new, so I've just been doing this here, and I enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Dagan Crawley, and I've been working at Dupli here about 8 months. It's a really great place. It's a strong foundation of integrity. I enjoy the people I work with, and I like the field.
I'm Jamie Klein, and I've been with Dupli now for 2 years. I like the culture here at Dupli because everybody gets along really great. Very helpful coworkers, lots and lots of resources for anybody new that's starting with the company.
An inside sales rep. I've only been here about 6 months. The people have been great. Since I've started, it's been fun, laid back, very casual. If you need to talk to the owner, you can go right down the hall, and it's great just to have everybody kind of here, and as opposed to like a big corporation where you don't even know who that person might be.
37 years, the time goes by so fast here. We have got a wonderful group of people. In fact, the man behind the camera, how many years you got?
32.
32. He's right on my tail, and he looks a lot younger than me too, so.
We have a great company, and it's filled with a lot of great people. You know, when people think of Dupli, the company, our employees, we think of an entity, but it's really not an entity. It's a collection of people. What's Dupli really about? At the end of the day, we're a world-class team that's empowering our customers, our company, and our families to achieve more. How are we going to help everybody involved in this whole thing, our customers, our company, and our families, the employees we have here, to achieve more? It's what creates, it's really at the end of the day, why I love this company and I love this job so much. I love nothing more than watching other people enjoy success.
Hey, job seekers, welcome to episode 17 of the Jobs Plus JobsCast. The JobsCast is our virtual job fair where the premise is pretty simple. We check in with a local employer that has immediate openings. We peek behind the curtain with an insider for some perspective on some of the culture, pay, hours, benefits, and more. If at any point, like always, if you have a question, feel free to drop it down in the chat. Even just say hi, and we're going to do our best to answer your question or see your comment by the time that we're done. I want you to meet Hillary Hext, Human Resource Manager at Dupli. Hillary, tell us a little bit about Dupli and personally kind of what you love about working there.
Sure. As you can see from the video, we're a print manufacturing company headquartered here in Syracuse, New York. We also have 2 locations in Malvern, Pennsylvania and Newington, Connecticut. So we manufacture a lot of different things, mainly print source things. So I actually have some samples that I'll just show you. It's more fun than me just talking to you. So we make a variety of products to include things like envelopes. I was just holding one of our cubes. We do specialized envelopes. We do specialized like print cubes like this. We have any kind of design you could ever ask for. We also do sticky note pads. So this is like my business card, but underneath is like a whole sticky note pad. So we make a variety of things. We also have mail service. So we print a bunch of things. If you want to do a mailing, we can put them all together and mail them out for you. Commercial printing. And then we just actually, our most recent merger was with Seaboard Graphics. They're a local company here in Syracuse. They just merged with Dupli. and they added screen printing and embroidery. So we've really diversified our offerings here and can make some really cool stuff. So we're super excited. So we have about 200 employees here over all 3 locations. The main bulk of them are here in Syracuse, New York. But basically why I like working here, if you guys watch the video, it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy joking around. It's very laid back. We have very casual, fun atmosphere. We can wear jeans every day if you want in the office, which is fun. But also what's cool is to see the things that our customers come up with that we print. So I've seen a lot of different cool new things and ways to do print that I never thought, you would do. You actually go to your mailbox kind of excited now because we do a lot of like mailing. So you actually look at that and can see the final product. So I like that. And I like to have fun personally. So we do a lot of barbecues. We get together as a group. We do happy hours. We have amazing benefits. We have PTO that's available as soon as you're hired. So for me personally, it's a fast-paced company. I'm the only person in HR, so it's posed a lot of challenges. But overall, I've just really enjoyed it. So.
That's great. And personally, I've been on your production floor a few different times and, can attest that everyone I've met, even sitting at a printer or some kind of press or whatever, they're just so willing to tell you what they're doing, excited to share, what it is they're printing, whether it's, business cards or envelopes or something, kind of cutting edge. And I've always been kind of impressed too with Dupli as you guys will experiment. You'll go the augmented reality route, or you'll figure out new ways and new products. Even though we're talking in a lot of ways about a traditional print product,
Right.
and that's really it's really neat to see. You guys looking into the future, and I'm sure your employees are a big part of what that looks like as well. But you guys have some roles that you're hiring for right now. Tell us a little bit about those and kind of what they look like day to day. What can somebody expect, going in there?
Sure. I'd like to start by saying we have implemented a new program, if you will. So we're doing 60 or 90-day performance reviews for any new employee. And that is because we obviously want to track performance, but it's also going to give everyone an opportunity to show how great they can work and a potential for a raise. So I just want to put that out there. We're doing that for every single one of our new hires this year. It's a new program, if you will. So we definitely have overtime available. We're a growing company. Obviously, that's why we're looking for so much new talent. Most of these positions are located here at Thompson Road. We do have one. We have a Ridings Road Fulfillment Center warehouse, which is about a mile away. So we have 6 different positions that I'm going to talk about today. The salary ranges are varying, so I'll try to get through all these. I did take a lot of notes to read off to you guys. So we do have a driver position open. That would be it could be a part-time position, probably like 20 to 40 hours a week, anywhere in between there, depending on the candidate. So that would just be local, mostly deliveries around central New York up to surrounding New York State. So typical driver needs a clean driving license, but obviously someone who has experience in doing deliveries, being a good customer service person for us because they're customer facing and obviously delivering directly to our customer. The hours for that would be around 8 to 5, but like I mentioned, could be part-time hours due to demand. Also could need weekends or a night delivery as well. The starting wage for that is between 14 and 16 an hour. But again, we're doing our 60, 90-day performance reviews, and we definitely want to move people up if they're showing that they can, work hard and do what we need them to do. We have a mailroom operator position. So what that would do is basically we have machines that stuff flat things into our envelopes, and then they print the mailing address on them. So it's a really high-tech machine. It's a lot of moving parts. So we need somebody who could learn machinery, is good on computers for that. That's our first shift, so 8 to 5, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're definitely willing to train someone on how to operate that machine, but it's definitely a growing department, one of our growing areas of our business. So that's good growth for us. So the salary for that would be between, I would say 14 and 16, could be higher depending on experience, if you have experience in mail machine operating. The third one is our second shift coating operator. So we do a variety of adhesive products, so stuff like that that's sticky. So what this operator would do is run a very large machine and basically take big rolls and apply adhesive onto those rolls. So they monitor and track the adhesive and different things and this very massive machine. So we definitely need someone with machine experience. This is a second shift, so 3 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. It's a paid lunch though. It's 4 10s, so that's 4 10-hour days. So just somebody who is mechanical and can understand that side, not necessarily having adhesive knowledge, because we know that would be a difficult find. But the starting wage for that is $18 to $20 per hour. And then we do have a customer service rep. Like I mentioned, we are growing, which means the more people sell, the more customer service we need. So we need an additional rep. We have about 10 right now, but we're adding one. So that's customer facing, that's supporting internal sales, following projects. It's a very fast moving, willing to communicate again, across all levels of the organization, from production all the way up to the top. So needs to be great communicator, and customer service oriented, obviously. That's for shift 8 to 5, and that starts between 15 and 17 an hour. And then we have a variety of warehouse, shipping, picker packer positions. We have about 2 to 3 right now. We're in flux. But we have a pick and pack operation, like I mentioned, on Ridings Road. And that would basically pick, pack, and ship products. Again, that's a 3-person team, lots of moving around. Forklift certification would be great. And just being used to a warehouse environment. And that starts between 14 and 16, again, can be negotiated too. Excuse me. Our final one is a shipping associate here for a Thompson Road location. That would be shipping finished goods here and assisting with, moving things around in manufacturing. So physical job, again, first shift. So is the picker packer, both 8 to 5 or 7 to 4, depending. We are a little flexible in start times. So, we don't mind if people are a little bit early for the day and leave a little bit early. So that is all 6 of our open positions right now.
That's great. That's perfect. You obviously you've been doing this for a while. You got the driver, the mailroom operator, second shift, coding operator, customer service rep, warehouse, and shipping. Obviously there's a variety of roles there, but do you tend to find that people jump over to you with certain experience or from certain industries? Maybe somebody's looking to change and you've maybe made a connection to those skills are really transferable. Are there places where you seem to see people come from?
Yeah, obviously we love anyone who can come from a manufacturing background, just because the process and flow of how things happen in manufacturing can vary from other industries. So if it's a customer service person, say at like a gas station or a Dunkin' Donuts or, fast food, that might be a little different. But I think the same skills apply. Obviously they need to be a little bit better with a computer, but we're definitely willing. I think skills are transferable. If someone's willing to learn, has a good attitude, we will train you. We're really just looking at, good people who can work on a team, who, like I said, are trainable and basically want to work. That's our biggest,
Yeah.
desire is just, team players and positive and that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk a little bit about the application process. How long does it take when you look at the entire process? If somebody's really motivated to get through it, application all the way to onboarding, what does that look like, and how long does that take?
Sure. So typically, I encourage people to apply online. It definitely makes my life a tiny bit easier just because I know it's there. I get emails directly from Indeed or other recruiting platforms. So apply online. You can go on. Thank you for putting that up for me. Duplionline.com/careers. We're also all listed on Indeed. So that would be the best way. You can also contact me directly. I hope my contact information is listed. You can email me, call, text. I use texting a lot when I'm recruiting. I find that a lot of people find that easier too, just because they can read that answer at their convenience. So I'm happy to do any of those things. But then I pretty much review resumes daily. It can take a little longer depending on what's going on here. I am the only person in HR, so it does lag sometimes, but definitely following up if someone wants to go through faster. But sometimes I will call someone and set up an interview on the same day. That happens a lot. So I am pretty proactive in bringing people in. We definitely want to bring people in person. That's our way of getting to know someone before bringing them in and hiring them. So I would say any job, production, which would be like mailroom, coding, shipping, any of those jobs, that could take anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks from interview to offer. And then we do have background and drug screenings. We do not screen for marijuana, but those steps, I would say, can take 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 3. But we've moved people through that hiring process pretty quickly.
Great. I'm going to back up for just a second because I forgot to ask this, but in terms of these roles, what are you looking for education-wise? What do they need to have there?
You cut out a tiny bit. Are you asking what you're looking for in regards to their skill set?
Do they need a high school diploma, associate's degree, bachelor's degree?
Oh, for the position.
Yes. Sorry.
I would say most of these positions do not need, a high school diploma would be great, but honestly, we take related experience. That's our go-to. I would say for customer service, we'd like some sort of, at least 3 years of customer service experience. For customer service, computer experience for sure. That's all basically online. But for everything else, I would rather, for me, when I'm checking resumes, I'm looking for people who've had longevity at companies. So if they've had some experience at some jobs for a few years at a time, because that shows me that, they have loyalty and they want to work and stay within a company. So that, to me, that experience is more important than necessarily a degree of some sort.
Great. How about growth? We saw in the video some people have been there for 37 years. What does growth look like over at Dupli?
Yeah, we have, I call it the 20 and up club. We probably have 50 employees who have been here 20 years or more. It's amazing to me, honestly. When I, first started, I was blown away by the longevity here. And most of these employees started at an entry level, and some of them have worked their way all the way up to management positions. So we have probably 10 out of our 30 managers have started entry level here and are managing a department. So, that is really cool to see. We're also starting to train this group of like high performers. We're sending them to trainings at MACNY and getting some leadership skills so that they can be the next, group of leaders here. So that is definitely like, we'd rather grow within. We don't want to necessarily like hire outside management. We'd rather somebody who knows, the ins and outs of this industry and really help them succeed in whatever they want to do. We've had warehouse people move to customer service and it worked for them. We've had an intern. He started as an intern. He's been here, oh my goodness, I think like 7 years, and he's now managing a department on the production floor. And he's, pretty soon in his career, his first job really was starting here at Dupli. So we have many people who've done that, and we just want to continue and grow that next group of leaders.
That's great. All right, we're going to wrap it up now, but Hillary, thanks for being with us today. Is there anything else we missed, anything that you want to add in that we didn't maybe touch on quite yet?
Not really. I mean, I really enjoyed this, and I'm happy to share, Dupli's story. It's an amazing family company, and I will just say the Matts is their last name is Matt, who own the company. They're so approachable. They're so fun. Kemper actually came to the window while I was standing here and wanted to come in because he was excited, but I shooed him away. But they're just amazing owners, so approachable, so fun. It's just a great place to work. So I look forward to seeing who I've reached today and talking to you guys some more.
Great. Appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. If you're interested in any of the employment opportunities that are available through Dupli, first and foremost, contact your job coach. Let them know that you're interested in the roles that Hillary talked about. And if your brain, for whatever reason, put up a roadblock, and just a reminder, that's not a signal to give up. That's a opportunity for you to say, how do I get past this obstacle in my brain or this obstacle in my past? Whether it's a legal issue or it's childcare or something that you need to overcome, your job coach can help you do that. They are barrier breakers. They're problem solvers. They're going to get you where you need to go. So if you're work limited or have any types of issues that you need to figure out, reach out to your coach. Hillary said you can reach out to her directly. You can apply online right there at duplionline.com/careers. And you get all the information that you need on each and every one of those jobs, a little bit more on the company culture over there, the products they make. And if for whatever reason in contacting your coach, you don't know how to do that, you can visit the job seeker page on our website, jobsplus.org/jobseekers. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom where there's a form, you can leave them a message, upload a form if they've given you something to sign and get back to them, whatever it might be. They're going to be happy to help you out. So please reach out to your job coach, reach out to Dupli with any of your questions. And by all means, do apply. It's a great company with some really positive, exciting people over there. But before I let you go, I want to make a request. If you found all of this content helpful, I'd encourage you to hit the subscribe button so that you can be reminded of any of the future live streams we have coming up, any new content that we upload, and not to mention the fact that you will find all of our social media at the top and the bottom of jobsplus.org. If you give us a like or a follow, there's opportunity for more information on these jobs, for Job of the Day in our exclusive Jobs Plus Job Seeker group. I would encourage you to jump on there, and there'll be a couple of questions that you'll have to answer. But once you get through that, you'll be getting Job of the Day. You'll be getting anything that is coming up exclusively. We want to invite you out to our next JobsCast, and that's going to be with Burn Dairy Ultra Plant and Cold Storage Team. And we're going to be talking with them live next Friday at 2 p.m. So we really hope you'll join us for that. But for now, let's get to work.